DaBaby receiving backlash for his Save Me music video. He had a reenactment of a tragic stabbing of a Ukrainian woman on a subway in the video, fam. And fans called him out because the lyrics didn't match the imagery. For some, bro, if you listen to the song, I gotta give it to him, folks, because he trying, fam. If you listen to the song, he's talking about what a real mom would do. Even though he's talking about relationships and the shit kind of sways off topic a little, at the end of the video, bro, he's saving the woman. He's sitting on the subway train and he stops the man from doing a tragic murder. Look, I gotta give it to him. It's powerful. Why? He could have did anything. Everybody know DaBaby got some of the best videos out there, bro. He know what to do to get it popping. The man giving his time to something, bro. Shout out to him. Shout out to DaBaby. Drop it in the comments. Beyonce Robbery suspect was busted in Atlanta. They got him. Look, the dude swiped all her shit out of a Jeep Wagoneer in Atlanta 2 days before she kicked off her Cowboy Carter tour stop in the ATL, bro. Got it out the car. Got a lot of shit, too. They got him. You know what I mean? Why? You gotta be smart, fam. You gotta use your head. You stealing people's shit. You gotta make sure none of this shit can be tracked. That's exactly how they bust them, bro. They follow GPS pings. Look, you got 2 suitcases, clothes, the laptop, the flash drives, blueprints, show blueprints, the set list, designer bags. The man got everything, bro. But what got him was them goddamn AirPods. Yeah, he would have got away with it if it wasn't for the man. Stop stealing, fam. It means more when you work for your shit. You know, you feel better when you got it. You ain't gonna get but 30% for the merchandise anyway. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. It's not even worth it. Drop it in the comments, fam. Dame Dash previews a 50 Cent diss track. This is from his artist, Nicky Licky. You heard me right, Nicky Licky. It's a Caucasian girl, and she's a rapper, fool, but she's talking about 50 Cent. She's talking about his age. Look, she's saying a whole bunch of shit that don't matter. This is hilarious. The fact that Dame would even have the audacity to get that girl to go ahead and go out of pocket. She damn near fucking up her career before it even starts. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. To be a white rapper in hip hop, you gotta be like really fucking talented, fam. Really talented. But if you coming in with slightly less talent, just a few connections, you don't want to be talking shit about no power players. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Dame Dash, man, you got to fight your own battles, bro. You can't just put everybody in your shit. Not to mention the song was fucking terrible, man. Lackluster. Garbage. Drop it in the comments. Reggie Wright throwing shots at Ray J. He say the man is fighting his homosexuality. Yeah, he really want to come out the closet, just don't know how. Look, this is after seeing him requesting to take a shower with Cosnet, calling himself the new Diddy, getting thrown off for the Mafia-thon 3. Now he wants to take a bath with I Show Speed. Look, for a lot of people like me, I thought he was just trolling. Look, Reggie Wright say, fam, it goes a long way from trolling. A long way from trolling, because he's right. No man in his right mind, unless you're comfortable with that type of thing, is gonna be requesting showers and calling yourself to do Diddy, bro. Man, it's not gonna do anything for your career, Ray J. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Maybe he got a point. He say Ray J needs help. By this time next year, he will be institutionalized in a mental facility, or just all the way out there. Yeah, all the way out the closet. Drop it in the comments. Different strokes for different folks. Cool Kids announced new album, High Top Fades. Look, Chuck English and Sir Michael Rocks are back. You know what I mean? October 19th is going down. I'm hearing this with the help of Manny Fresh. Look, it's 15 tracks. I ain't heard them in 15 years. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, but that Gold and a Pager was like one of my favorite songs back in the day. The Bake Sale was dope, bro. Drop it in the comments if you heard it. This is one of them groups that I think just ain't never just got they just do. I don't know why, fam, but I had to go check them out. I will be jamming this album and seeing where it's at. Look, they beats are crazy, and the beat switches are fucking legendary. I'm just being honest, just being real. This is coming from a real hip hop connoisseur. You know, yeah, real shit. If I tell you a duck could drive a truck, just believe it. You know what I mean? Real shit. Drop it in the comments. Dame Dash throwing shots at Charlamagne the God, and he did it in OG fashion, fam. Face to face, eye to eye, mano a mano. Look, he say he's not the proper representation of a masculine black man. He's one of the in the closet guys that just scared to come out. He say the man OG is Wendy Williams. You know what I mean? The type of nigga that's proud to run from a fight. In fact, he said if he was to knock him out, knock him the fuck out right there, Charlamagne wouldn't do shit. You know what I mean? Bro, this is hilarious. Yeah, this is hilarious. I don't know how gay he is. You know what I mean? I don't know how gay he is, nor does it matter. But Dame say he got the proof. You know what I mean? Charlamagne was fighting back too, bro. They went at it the whole interview before Dame just ultimately got up and left, bro. People was dragging him for a long time. I think a lot of people thought Dame was finished. He's gonna show you that that's not the case, man. Drop it in the comments. Camron kicked Adrien Broner off of It Is What It Is, the podcast. Kicked him off of the why? He kept violating. Yeah, he was in violation, fam. He kept flirting with their correspondents, Treasure Wilson. He told him, man, leave her alone. They kept trying to laugh it off, but told him just leave her alone, bro. The man kept the sucker shit up. You're so beautiful. Oh, just stop smiling. You make my heart warm. Look, bro, that ain't what they up there for. You're up there to be interviewed. You were just entertainment, fam. All that old shit, that ain't cool, man. That woman don't want you. In fact, they know her fucking boyfriend, fam. You just don't know how bad you violated. Look, Camron said, if you want to talk to me after the show, you can wait for me. You know what I mean? But look, the man called the man a fucking junkie. You know what I mean? Look, drop it in the comments. Adrien Broner once had them things until he started getting his ass whooped. Drop it in the comments, bro. This is hilarious. Yeah, I can only salute Camron for this. This is some real nigga shit. Get your ass up out of here. Gervonta Davis throwing shots at Terrance Bud Crawford. Look, Crawford just beat Canelo. Just beat Canelo Alvarez, and he went up 2 weight classes. Gervonta Davis said if he was down to come down to about 147, he'd knock him out. Yeah, he's calling it like a 6-round knockout. He's saying once he tapped that chin, Terrance is gonna go to sleep. Look, bro, Gervonta Davis, he didn't sleep Lamont Roach. He tapped Lamont Roach a couple times. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Didn't sleep him. Couldn't whoop a 50-year-old Floyd Mayweather. I don't think he could fuck with Terrance Crawford. Let's just be honest. The man is in possession of 3 belts, you know, really 10, if we just really count them, fam. But come on, man. Gervonta, I don't think you want that type of smoke, fam. And matter of fact, nigga don't even want to see the fight, because why? You going to have too much gel in your shit. Max B, the Wave God, is coming home. He will be released in November. The fans are happy. He say he's a changed man, fam. He ain't on all the same shit. He ain't even trying to beef with Jim Jones no more. Even though Jim Jones wished the waste on him. He said he's coming out of new man. You know what I mean? Look, the man was sentenced to 75 years originally. Originally, fam, behind bars. In 2016, a Superior Court judge vacated his sentence, and he pled guilty to 1 count of manslaughter, bro, and received 20 years. He's did his time, bro. Did his bid like a real man. Didn't throw nobody under the bus, none of that. Probably could have too, you know what I mean? But look here, bro, didn't. Max B is coming home. I'm trying to see what that music be like. I don't know if he's still rapping. They say he was the Wave God. It was before my time. I call myself the Wave God. You know, real shit, Scars from the Playground. I'm not joking. Scars from the Playground, drop it in the comments, man. Shout out Max B. Drake made a collaboration album with Kanye West. Word is they got a whole project sitting somewhere on some hard drive that may never see the light of day. Look, a resurfaced video of Kanye West in 2018 rapping a written to Drake in a hotel room. And Drake was really into it, bro. And I gotta admit, this was some of Kanye West's prime work. You know what I mean? It's some good shit, fam. This album would have guaranteed to be a classic. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Wherever it is, if y'all can find it in y'all hearts to release that motherfucker, I'm pretty sure that'll put Kanye West where he need to be. But him and Drake ain't even cool like that no more. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. But this is what's needed. You know what I mean? This collaboration album, Kanye West and Drake. That was dope. But they say Pusha T fucked that up. You know what I mean? Drop it in the comments, man. All the little shit he was on fucked up some shit that would have really been good for hip hop. I'm just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments. The Game earned $5 million working with 50 Cent for 30 days, 3 months, 90 days, fam. 5 million. They did 50 shows. He was getting paid, everybody in the G Unit was getting paid $100,000 a show. Not 50 though. He kept like, I think $1 million, $1.5 million. You know what I mean? But the team was eating. You know what I mean? The Game say nobody went hungry. Everybody ate, B. That was in G Unit's heyday. You know what I mean? Look, bro. Shout out 50 Cent, bro. That was some real nigga shit. Even they was making $100,000 just to wear the G Unit shoes. And they wasn't wearing them. At a certain point, 50 was the only one wearing the G Unit shit. Tony Yayo already said it, bro. They was wearing Louis Vuitton and all type of other rapper shit. 100,000 just to wear the clothes, fam. He putting money in their pockets. That's why Tony Yayo say he'll never bite the hand that feeds him. The man millies up right now for just fucking with him. That's some real nigga shit, bro. Drop it in the comments.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.